room. So my idea is if I can't make time to make a video and get it done, I might as well do them live. So anyway, I hate when that happens when you make a ponytail. Oh, look at that. That's awful. All right, so today is not Mama Chat. It is just me rambling. Mama Chat's tomorrow. Difference between Mama Chat and a pop-up live video is number one, Mama Chat's at 1 p.m. on Tuesday Eastern time. Number two, that's when we're really having a discussion, not me rambling. And you guys get to help lead the conversation. So hello. Hey Green Gables, I'm glad you're here. So I am between 4 million things. I'm in the schoolhouse because number one, I got the AC working again. Number two, I had to put a new Wi-Fi box. So I got the Wi-Fi box. And today was our first speech therapy day for Orville. Yes, it was. And he got homework. So I figured I would do a little homework prep with you and talk about like my daughter wanting to quit FLVS already. Yes, she does. And just my grumbles of being a mom. That's essentially what I have. Hey Darcy, how are you? All right. I thought it'd be good to put a coffee spot here, right? But I'm gonna tell you, all things in my schoolhouse is just potential clutter because there's a desk. So we're having a hard time with the kids being able to focus because they all get each other off focus. They're just chaos. Absolute chaos. Oh my goodness. Like this is my life. Like it's, you can't even tell. I'm trying to pick too much stuff up. I'm stringing it about. So they create chaos on each other and it just drives me nuts. I don't know what to do about it at all. And it's all because we need more space. But we don't have more space. We won't have more space. Hey, Joel. Joel, how are you? All right, I'm trying to be clever here. Okay, I painted everything. Maybe not the smartest thing to do because all the paint has stuck and like things don't work. Hey, Aaron. So, we went to, let me see if I can get this better. I don't know. Sorry about the lighting. It's not the best. We did speech therapy. And one of the things we found out was that Orville puts his sounds, I know the lighting's awful. He puts the sounds to the front of his mouth. So instead of k, he goes t. It's all in the front of his mouth. Hey, Shauna. So, you see, I made room in here, which means I just threw everything everywhere. So he puts all the sounds to the front of his mouth. So we're having to train him to put sounds in the back. And he did a really great job. I'm looking for things as I talk to you. He did a really fantastic job isolating and putting the sounds back. You know, so he did it for her, but he didn't, you know, but now we got to practice. Because it's just like, oh, I learned how to do this. But to be good at it, we have to practice. Such better lighting in here. And that we still need to do. So I'm making flashcards because they played matching games and you could play Go Fish. So I figured I would make some cards out of what she sent me. And it was funny because being a typical homeschool mom, I seen the cards she was using and I was like, I'm on Amazon looking for those cards. She just sent me paper. She sent me paper. So I'm going to cut these out and make kind of little cards. So I have to say, I think I want to do some video of him speaking. So then I can put like a little montage of like the progress of a month of speech therapy and what it does, what it did for him. I think that would be really good. I'm searching in my scrapbook stuff. Yeah, here we go. I think that would work out really good. And I think that'd be cool to get to watch him change over the time. So we did his first speech therapy. I have to say, me and my girlfriend were talking the other day and we're like, man, you know, the best job, the job we didn't think about being a speech therapist. Because those people Play with your kids. Your kids cannot wait to see the speech therapist do stuff. Now, I will admit the speech therapist is seriously working because she's using all these games and everything as a diversion as she's like, okay, now, do your next skill set. I agree. But, the kids just absolutely love them. And, so we're actually getting, it's a really great deal. 30 minutes costs us $50 is how much, no insurance. And the last 5 minutes is playtime. So if they earn their playtime, they can play, which is good. Before going live. But that's not who I am. That's not how life is working right now. So I love you guys for dealing with me. But so we got through that. We did our first one. I took him and got him a Frosty. He thinks he's so cool. He had a great time, and now I'm going to make cards up for him. And maybe I'm not going to even make these today because I don't think I can find everything I need. So probably not. Maybe I'll just sit and cut these out, and I'll quit walking around. Turn this off, quit walking around. So we're going to go the other room. So today Katie has a golf match, so we'll be all loading up here in about 20 minutes. So this isn't going to be long. In about 20 minutes to get her to where she needs to be. There you go. You like my cute shorts? I went to Vanity Fair yesterday. On our way, was it yesterday? Saturday, on our way home. And I picked these up for like $7 in the clearance section. I thought they were so stinking cute. And it made me realize, I didn't say I was going to talk about this, but it made me realize it's so much cheaper not shopping at Walmart. Love me some Walmart. So much cheaper not shopping at Walmart. Okay, on to things. So, what was I going to tell you? Oh. I'll go from day backwards. My daughter today, she was like, so she's doing FLVS pre-algebra. And I figured, might as well do it because then they actually have some instruction versus no instruction since she's used to teaching herself. And she's been working on it about a week. She's not that far, but she's taken some of this information before, so it's not new. So I would think it's not new. But it seems to be feeling kind of new to her. Oh, how well I remember those days of having to be cutting out because of my children's resources. Right? So she asked me, she's like, I don't think I like FLVS. Can you take me out? Because I know the grace period. And I'm like, no, you're not. And I talked to my husband. My husband's like, I don't know what the answer is for you at all. And I was telling him, I'm not making any sense. When I get stressed out, this is why a lot of times I don't make videos because I'm like, am I making any sense here? So she's just like, this is confusing the way they explain it to me. I don't want to do this anymore. Let me give my 14-year-old, almost 15-year-old version of, right? And I'm thinking to myself, but you're getting it done. Yeah, I know it's not great, but you're getting it done and you can come get me and I'll help you. And this is way better than us getting nothing done or you moving so slow because it overwhelms you. It's kind of forcing you to move along quicker. Well, I don't like the way it's explained. It's just so hard to watch the lectures. And so I agree with her. It is hard to watch the lectures. Sorry. Maybe. Oh, that was glass. Maybe. This is my life. This is. So I told her, I said, maybe it would be better. I'm like, it's better to do this. Then she's like, let me go back to what I was doing. I go, no, you're going to finish pre-algebra. There's obviously things you're missing. And you're just going to have to learn to take better notes. And you know how to teach yourself, so go find other resources to learn this. Are you sure? And I'm like, yep, I'm sure. And so I was telling my husband, he's like, well, that would be frustrating. Why learn that way? I go, but the other side of it is, we are learning, we are getting stuff done. We're being held accountable. So it's like, I like that accountability part because what I told my husband was, fine, we take her out and she goes back to a way that she likes to learn, but doing so, she has to maintain her own schedule. She has to, she really has to do all of her own time management, her own resource, and that consumes so much of her brain that she's only using like part of her brain for the actual learning and the other part of her brain for administering and self-administering herself through everything. So she was like, I want to quit. And I'm like, you're not going to quit. You got to suck it up. So I think it'll be good for her. I don't know if we'll keep going this route, though. I won't lie. We might not. We might do something else. So that's FLVS. We were doing Christian Light Education. I like Christian Light Education. I just like the videos, too, though. I wish there was just, like, 15-minute video content. Maybe I should just make 15-minute video content on a different channel. I won't lie. I'm really good at teaching math. But I don't know. So maybe I should make 15-minute video content to go with the algebra for Christian Light. That would probably work out really, really well. Because I like Christian Light. But who knows. But I kind of run into that. Like trying to find like what teaches, what doesn't. And wanting them to have some instruction. I did the Saxon math in the videos with my old algebra professor, which are 45 minutes long, but there is the dilemma that that's a little bit too excessive for a kid. So no more than 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes at the best. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should add that to my plate. So we're kind of going into debates on that. And right now, like all she's working on is between golf, which golf match today, golf match later this week, golf match next week, and then golf match the week after. And then we're done. She'll take a break and then she'll keep golfing. We've been getting a lot of success the last 2 weeks with using Learn Math Fast. That's my girl. She always has great Learn Math Fast. She's been like in the FLVS. I'm doing pre-algebra and algebra 1. Ooh, okay. I like the Matthew C video lessons because they are usually short. See, but she doesn't like Matthew C. It's too visual, not like numbers. She did not click with him. And none of mine did. All right, so then the other part is I need to function a schedule. Not all kids are wired the same. This is the part that drives me nuts. So my one, Katie, my oldest, if I told her what she was going to do by the minute, she's done. She cannot stand that. I understand the instructions and the worksheets are short compared to Saxon. Nice. Oh, are you comparing to Matthew C? Yes, they are very. So she can handle that. My son, he has the test. But my third child just is not functioning lately. She wanted to go back into Christian Light. She was the motivating catalyst to move us all back into Christian Light. And she's not doing anything at all. At all. Oh. 6th grade. We're in that like tween mental gap. My brain quit working and I'm an emotional rat. So she, I feel like a hot mess. This is not my best angle. Maybe this is, but I'm not going to hold my phone. She is running into just being, I don't know. So anyways, we started talking. So what she's running into is she starts off the first of the week and she'll partially get that day's worth of work done. And then she feels overwhelmed because she's behind and then she quits. She gets overwhelmed and she shuts down. So today I worked on, you're going to do 30-minute blocks. You're going to do 30 minutes of math, 30 minutes of language arts, 30 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of Bible, 20 minutes of social studies. And however far you get, and you just record what you do. So you're not behind, you're moving ahead. You're moving along, you're moving forward. And she's very concrete. She's just like, it's not done. And I said, life is never going to be done. It's all about progress. We're progressing forward. And that's a really hard concept. That makes her want to cry. No, it's progress, not done. So with that said, I then actually sat down and said, during this time slot, you're going to do this lesson, and I gave her time slots. So I wanted 9 a.m. start math, and move forward. I've been wanting to pop my tweens lately. Time management stinks. Taking notes, organization, everything just stinks. It's just a frustrating stage. I know, right? I feel you. My 14-year-old is in the same boat. But, oh, wait. Oh. But What's 60 minutes a day in all subjects? But CA wants, I don't know what CA wants. Oh, challenge A probably. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. Okay. I was talking to my girlfriend. She said no more than 35 minutes because the brain's not going to stay focused any longer than that. So if you have them at an hour and they're dreading it at 30 minutes, then you're really not getting anything else out of them, and then they're burnt out. So that was the reason I stuck to 30. I hope to move it further, but on her own by herself, 30 minutes. Yeah, the organization. Oh, no, California. What about doing a 30-minute increment? Oh. Then in that case, I'm just putting this out there. If you need 30 minutes in each day, maybe it's 30 minutes of self-focusing, but then it's 30 minutes between videos, podcast, a fun worksheet, an audiobook. Would that work? Would that be an option? I'm just asking. So, I can't think. So I worked, she got better that way. She did a much better day-to-day going in that method. But it's just so funny because each one's different. And to be honest, I'm not a very this is the minute we do this. You know, what more do they want? I have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, still let her daydream. There you go. Maybe they just need to sit and daydream about that. I thought good math thoughts today. Okay, anyway. Anywho. So I do have to get going. I have to remember what was my next thought. Oh, so I'm trying to do better about creating, this is where I was going to go with it, this jump on, was trying to kind of be more, I felt like, you know what, I got up this morning, I had my coffee, I made my kids breakfast, that was huge, made them sausage and gravy on biscuits, and I'm not a really good, I used to be a really much better routine person, but with all these children in my life, I don't do as well focusing and staying connected to my routines because it's like I have monkey wrenches that endlessly all day long just mess me up. So I'm like, okay, fine. But this morning I felt accomplished because yesterday after I put it on Facebook, I was watching this Frigidaire commercial of the home manager, the wife, and this just how many things can you just feel like is wrong about this video? And I posted it on there, but I was watching and she was cleaning her oven and she turned the automatic cleaning oven thing on. And I was like, how often are you supposed to do that? I don't ever do that. So Sunday, I cleaned my oven. I locked it down for 4 hours and I let it cook the stuff off the oven. And this morning I looked at it and I was like, oh, it actually looks really good. And I pulled the thing. I actually did something. So this was kind of amazing to me. I pulled the racks out, I wiped them down, and then I swept out all the ash out of the bottom and cleaned it. And I was like, I should probably do that every Sunday. And I got it done. I'm like, I have cleaned my oven this morning. I feel accomplished. I made my kids breakfast. I taught a reading lesson, helped my daughter with her pre-algebra. I'm like, I'm doing great. And I'm trying to figure out a way that maybe what I really need to work on, especially since we live in such a tiny space still, because this year it's really gone chaotic. We've done well in our tiny space the last 2 years, but this year going into homeschooling, it has been painful every day. And we're so close. We're waiting on the electrician to come, so he's getting little odds and ends done as he's waiting on the electrician for the house to wire the house, and then we move on to insulation, drywall, and air conditioning. Plumbing's done. Do I put my kids in this schedule? A repairman once told me the ovens tend to go out after people use a self-cleaning feature. Don't remember why he said so. Oh, crud, man. I don't want to do that now. Maybe I shouldn't do that every week. It's probably the first time it's ever been used. Just saying. But should I wake up my little people earlier and do a set routine with them, and then do a set routine with my older kids more or less in the afternoon, or just trying to cycle them in different cycles during my day is one of the ideas I was thinking about. But that still means I have to be there much more longer in part of my day, and I don't know how that's going to go. And with sports, running the afternoons, it's kind of like, well, that eats into our afternoon time. So I haven't figured that part out, or how to do that. Do you have any ideas? Have you done it like where you like block time your kids into different categories? I just feel like there's not enough of me. I told my husband, I said, I just want to hire a tutor. He goes, you're the most qualified person. I'm like, if I had the time, I can't do it all at the same time. I have a hard time. So that's what I'm dealing with. I got to make I didn't get very far, right? I only cut out a couple. I've got to cut my, get these speech therapy cards. We go back and we see her on Thursday. So I want to be like, we've been doing our, and she's all like, can you hear it? Because it's a non-voice. It sounds more like you're hacking. But yeah. So that's what we have going on. I guess I probably got to get moving. But I'm going to say goodbye. I love y'all. Okay, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. With the best coffee ever. It's really a coffee chat, not a mama chat, but whatever. And then we'll get together. Have your questions ready. And I'll see you then. I'm glad y'all stopped in with me. And I will talk to you tomorrow.